Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel, the Mad Hatter. I may as well call. I'm still gonna call the young ones pups. Because I do that in real life. I call all the babies in our family pups. Even my brother's kids, even my sister's kids. Even though they're in their teenage years, they're still little pups to me. And I would like to keep it that way. Sorry about my hair. It's starting to grow back in. One side is more than the other because it was shaved. The side right here, it was shaved, so it's still growing in. But I wanted to let you guys know that the puppy actually went on a road trip today and was hanging out with my sister. I believe she put a towel inside the little pouch thing that she did get, and then she put the puppy in there. It also has a thing to hold like collars or leashes so they don't jump out or anything like that. It's really nice. It's a black one with some white writing, and I think it was kind of a little expensive, but you go all out when you see something cute like that. We're also thinking of having a little like family reunion, or because the puppy does seem a little depressed sleeping on its own. It normally slept with its sisters and brothers and possibly the mother. Um, but we're gonna have like a little get together sometime when we could. When the other lady that gave us the dog, my sister bought the dog this time. It wasn't just handed to us. Um, But yeah, we're probably gonna make like a little play date for the puppy. But what I really wanted to get to is, guys, you gotta check out the funniest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life is Rap Battles of History. It has different people in it, and of from back way back, like Winston Churchill against Teddy Roosevelt, which I both of them my family are related to. There is some kind of like they have Darth Vader against Hitler. I don't know why. They always ask at the end. Well, in the beginning they say like who's gonna win, who is gonna fail, and then they ask you to like pick somebody that you think out rapped the other. They also have Beethoven against Justin Bieber. They have who else? They have sometimes they have one with multiple characters from that one, like the Russian part. They also have East against West with I don't know. It's also got Napoleon, the short guy, the guy that was, I think he's French, and against Napoleon Dynamite from that show with the fro and everything like that. It's really funny to watch and to choose or try to choose who out rapped who. They also have I think George Washington against what's that guy's name? He was that Scottish guy in Braveheart. The guy that did the battle with the Scots. I don't know if I think it was Scotland. Um, but the guy from Braveheart, the lead guy that went against I think the English and the French, and then got quartered and his body parts were all sent all over the place. It talks about they bash each other for different things and everything like that, but it's in a good sense of trying to be fun, and they want you to basically choose between one or two characters in one. If it's just one against one, then you have to choose one side. If you can't, that's normal because there's a lot of things they also got philosophers against the Ninja Turtles, because the philosophers were Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and the other one. And then they got the Ninja Turtles, which have the same name, beginning name. So they have a big selection, and I suggest going to that. And it's just all in fun. It's really interesting, and what you can learn. They also have like Steve Jobs against the other one. They have Bill Nye against the one that discovered gravity, like with the apple that fell down. But that guy that plays as him, is actually Weird Al Yankovic. I think his last name is. I'm trying not to slander his last name, but is Weird Al playing as the other character, and they got Bill Nye fighting against him. It's a really funny episodes. They could have multiple ones in one, or you can just watch one by one. They have like probably 3 rap battles with Hitler and the other guy, Darth Vader. I really don't like Darth Vader, or I'm not trying to go against anybody that likes the dark side here, but I just don't. I've seen the movies with Darth Vader in it, like Star Wars. My dad used to watch a lot of Star Trek, but when Star Wars came out, he was watching both. Um, I remember these things like it was just yesterday because back when we were little, you had to watch what your parents watched, and then you were lucky to get to watch your shows. Um, so yeah. If you guys check out the channels, it's really hilarious. There's all different things, all different historic people, and Winston Churchill and Teddy Roosevelt I'm actually related to in a long line in our family tree. I'm also related to George Bush, not the father, the son. When he was president, I was not happy. Even if I'm related to him, I don't like him because when he was president, he was very ignorant. He didn't know what he was doing, but he did do some good jobs, and then he failed at a lot of things. Um, the president right now, I'm not a voter. I don't vote because I think they fight like babies during anything. When they're having conferences, when they're asked questions, they get off topic and they bash each other back and forth. They also have some presidents in there too that are up to date. Um, Before Trump, I think Trump should really just go back to his hotels and doing short movie scenes like Home Alone. He was the guy in the lobby that turned around and saw the kid that was left behind, while their parents were trying to get back to him. But he was in the movie, the first movie, and he was a little younger back then. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I had to pause there because I had a phone call, and I'm actually watching, like, from the rap battles of history. I'm watching Nice Peter's favorite rap battles. Um, he did it about 6 months ago. It's got like over 102K views. I never saw this one yet, but after that is the Napoleon versus Napoleon Dynamite. Um, some of them I do like. Some of them I actually wish never existed. But like I said, my family tree is very big, and it's probably never gonna stop because my brother did have another girl. He has a little baby plus 2 other little ones too, and then he has his 2 oldest from another relationship, a past relationship, and they're the oldest. Their names are Kaylee and David, and then we got Gemma, Bria, and their new one. I felt sorry for David because he didn't get the chance to have another brother. Somehow my brother started just producing female babies. I have no clue what's going on. A lot of people in our family are having female babies, and I would like to find out why. I know that the male and female, either sperm or bait, the egg or something like that, it has to do with a lot of hormones and stuff like that for the child when they're growing. I know a lot of stuff about babies. Even though my baby is only a plastic doll, it still pees. It still spits up the water. You can only feed it water unless you still have the packets of food, which are powdered. So I don't have the packets anymore. I do buy real baby clothes for her, real baby diapers. And my next step to do is get her socks, because the ones at Dollar Tree are just too big for her feet. I do have pajamas for her. I do have baby bibs. And I feed her like 3 times a day. I give her a bath as much as I can. If I do miss a bath time, if it's too late at night to run water because we have a neighbor downstairs, if we can't do that, then I just take baby wipes and wash her down and let her pee and throw out the diaper. I know how to take care of children. I am a disciplinary type person. A lot of people are like that in my family. But some of us have children that are disabled, and it runs in the family. So there's not much we can do with that. Besides just love them and show them that they're appreciated and everything. My nephew that lives with me, with my sister, his mother, and he basically likes electronics. He has, like I said, he's autistic, but you can give him a phone that you can't even get into or set up, and he'll set it up, and even ask you if you want a PIN code in the beginning, just to keep your phone safe from little prying arms. He multitasks. He can do 3 things at once. He can play on a phone, play on a tablet, and play video games. So he's very skilled at electronics, and the only thing he doesn't really know, I think, is how to set the timer on a VCR or a box. Like if it's a time thing or electronic thing, for that, it's a little more skill. And right now he's in, I believe, 6th grade, and he's got friends from his other school there, so it makes him more comfortable. And the more comfortable he gets with his friends and everything like that, I'm so happy that he's in 6th grade. He is probably supposed to be in 7th by now, but he got held back. I don't know why. I don't fully know why, but I don't ask questions sometimes. But he's very smart, very educated. I love him to death, and I wish him the best throughout his years. And I hope that I can actually live until he gets married. I actually do want to see that. I do want him to go to college, become a tech, or a video game designer. He loves video games, loves them. It doesn't matter whether they're violent, semi-violent, or just good old fun. But kids nowadays, sometimes they have bad mouths and they need to be corrected by an adult. And I do go on the mic, so does his mother and so does his father. And they talk to the kids and their parents. And the kids get punished for what they've done. Or they get reported on the game system. So, my nephew has gone through a lot. And he is still very active. And he's in a good state right now, so I hope it stays that way. He deserves to be happy. He just had a birthday recently. He turned 12, and on the same week, on Monday of last week, my father turned 60, and on that same week, on Friday, my nephew turned 12. My parents are sending a birthday card. We're hoping to get it within the next couple days, because they sent it out last Saturday, so it hasn't come yet, but I'm directed to give it directly to him as soon as it gets to the house. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I've been rambling on for too much, but I will show you more videos of the puppy and everything like that as it's progressing through life, whether she's healthy or not. Her name is Lily, spelt with 3 L's, Lilly. That's her name. And she's very adorable. So many people have already given me comments about her, the first video that I did of her sleeping and everything like that. And please check out the other channels of my family members. Sharon's Nail Boutique is a big hit. And your boy FNAF is my nephew. Please subscribe to him, share his videos. He has a VR headset now, so he is recording on there. He does live streaming, everything on his PS4. So check him out, and if you have any questions, just leave it down in the comments, okay? Love you guys, and I'll show you more videos of the puppy when she's around, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.